There's been a lot of talk about the Oval. How did it play the first time you actually ran out there? What was the surface like?
Yeah, it was really good. Boys enjoyed it. We had a good hit out on it today, and we're looking forward to the game. And it's obviously a great stadium. It's a new stadium, and it's part of Adelaide, sporting history now. It's a great venue to play at, and we're looking forward to it.
Is it fast? Is it bouncing too high? What is it? A lot better than last time we played here?
I think last time the boys' main concern was it was the cricket season, so the grass was a lot shorter and it was a lot harder, obviously for cricket reasons. So but today it played fine. So yeah, we're looking forward to the clash coming up.
Does it play the same as Hindmarsh, or is there any difference in how it played?
Not that we can tell just yet. Yeah, so I mean, grass isn't going to be a huge factor whether we win or lose. We've made it this far, and we're looking to progress to the next round.
How about just the feel of it? It's starting to feel a bit like a home ground. Got all the United signs around the outside and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, it's the middle of Adelaide, so it's definitely going to feel like a home ground, and hopefully we can get as many fans here as we can, and they'll certainly make it feel like home for us.
Given that Brisbane's never played here, is there an obvious advantage, or what's your feeling about that?
I think people read too much into records, home or away or different venues. I think is going to be the best team that wins on the night, and hopefully that's us.
You've been out here on a couple of big occasions with a victory game earlier this year, and obviously against FC Noga as well.
Yep.
And how does this occasion out here at Adelaide Oval rank alongside those two games?
I think this one's obviously a more important game. The one against Melbourne Victory is an early season game, and obviously you want to win, but it's just part of a regular season, and then the Malaga game is a friendly. So yeah, this is finals football, and it's a knockout competition, and there's obviously the pressure that goes with it, but Adelaide Oval, with hopefully more people in here than we could have got in Hindmarsh, will make it a great occasion for us.
Just how ready is the team for Friday?
I'd say we're as ready as we possibly can be. We've got boys that have been rested last week, obviously, and guys that are fighting for spots because we won last week, and we've got boys coming in. So I think we're as ready as we possibly can be, and hopefully that holds us in good stead.
What about Isai over there, mate, on training today?
Yeah, I think he'll be alright. He's a warrior for us. He's probably the toughest Spaniard we've got. So we'll just strap him up, and hopefully he's ready for the game. And he'll only play if he's 100% fit, because we've got boys that can do the job. But he's obviously a very important player for us, and we hope he makes it.
Just on, you've got guys coming back from injury, guys rested last week, as you said. Do you guys in the team sort of have a clear idea of what the 11 is going to be on the weekend, or is it still even for you guys a bit up in the air?
I think there's a few positions up in the air, but we'll definitely find out for sure tomorrow, and there'll be a few disappointed guys, I'm sure of that, but that's a sign of a good team, that we've got people pushing for places, and it's going to be a great game, and the boys that are on the bench and in the stands will be just as part of it as everyone else.
I mean, I know it's important to have your best 11 for a game like this, especially a knockout fixture, but is there a danger in making too many changes to the side, especially after such a big win last week?
I think that's probably that's what the coach gets paid for. I think that's a little bit out of my pay grade, but personally I think we won well, and we did that last week, but I think in a big game like this you sort of rely on your core group of players that you have, and the boys that have been there before and have played in big games. So I'm not 100% sure what the coach is thinking, but I think it'll be somewhere along those lines.
So it could be up to 4 changes. Would that be at all unsettling to the side?
I wouldn't imagine so. We all know each other very well. We've been together all season, so in terms of unsettling, I don't think it will unsettle. I think if Jimmy Jago comes back in, he's played the majority of games this season. Same with Karuska. It's not going to be new guys that we've signed off the street just recently. So we're a pretty settled team here, and I don't think any changes will matter.
And Brisbane, what do you think about them? How they looking good?
They're obviously a great side. They're the reigning champions, and that we'll show them the utmost respect when they come here. But we're looking to win the game, and we're the highest seeded team. We finished 3rd, they finished 6th. So we'll be looking to win the game, especially here in Adelaide with our fans behind us.
Given that you're 0-8 at Hindmarsh against them, is the change of scenery here perhaps a good thing for this club?
Yeah, maybe. As I've said before, records are just that. They're records. They have no bearing on what happens out on the pitch those days. Obviously, I think we don't have a great one at Hindmarsh, but we beat them in the FFA Cup earlier at Hindmarsh this season. So we don't hold any fear playing them at home, and whether that's Adelaide Oval, Hindmarsh, or wherever it is, but especially here, new ground, new venue, we're just looking forward to it.
In a big final or knockout game, what's the most important thing to get right to make sure you do get the win?
I think it's just just to keep a cool head. It's a big occasion, and as I said before, we've got players that have been in this scenario. We've got a fair few experienced players, and we've got a settled side. So all those things will hopefully help us. But as I said, Brisbane are the reigning champions. They've played in these games as well. So I think it will just come down to whoever plays their best football and settles into the game as quickly as possible, and hopefully it's us.
Cello said yesterday that he rates Thomas Porridge as the best player in the A-League. And how's that going to be out of him? I don't know.
Well, I rate Cello as the best player in the A-League, so he's definitely not going to say himself. But Thomas Porridge is a great player, but he's no different to any Brisbane player. They've all won medals, they've all played well this season, and any of them can play and be the best player out here. So we have to treat each one of them with the respect, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Cello did look a little bit sore yesterday training. How did he train today? How well did he go?
Yeah, he did alright. He missed a couple of passes, but he's fine. He's a quality player, and I'm sure if he's fit, he'll play for us on Saturday.
And good timing as well with Bogard being allowed to come back into the side.
Yeah. He's obviously, as I said before, an experienced player and hopefully a cool head for us on Friday night. And these sort of players are big players for us. So hopefully they can have a good game.
Will you boys be targeting anyone from Brisbane Roar?
No, we're not. We won't be looking into them too much. It's as I said before. They come here with our respect, and but we're looking to win the game because on average we've had the better season, and hopefully we can carry that through in the finals.
Just from the spot there, Dylan, you were one of the first cabs off the rank. Yeah, would you be putting your hand up if it gets to penalties?
Yeah, I mean we've got a lot of boys that do like taking penalties, but as I said before, it's pressure penalties. I've been there a couple of times in a few big shootouts and stuff, and I'm confident to take one. It's not a problem for me. If I miss, I miss. It's life goes on, so I'm one of those guys. But we've got a lot of foreign boys that do practice penalties a lot, and hopefully it doesn't get that far. But if we do, we've got Galekovic in goals that's more than capable, and we'll fancy our chances in any format of winning this game.